On today's episode of Capital Trail Meetups, we have Anne from Basket and Bike. Anne, how are you doing today?
Hey Claire, I'm great. How are you?
I'm wonderful. Thanks for talking to us.
Yeah, definitely.
All right, so first off, can you tell me a little bit about Basket and Bike and how it was started?
Sure. Well, Basket and Bike is a bicycle tour and rental business. I like to call it. We're leading bicycle excursions, not just bicycle tours. Really built for the Capitol Trail, and it's thanks to the Capitol Trail that I had the idea to come up with this business. About 5 years ago, I was working in the financial services industry and wanted to do something a little more creative, and I also wanted to find a way to give back to the environment. And I'm familiar with Capitol Trees, the low line, which is that last stretch of the Capitol Trail. And so coming together, we ended up creating this bicycle tour rental business that leads history as well as nature tours along the Virginia Capitol Trail to really give people an appreciation for the rich history of our area as well as the natural beauty. And we give back $5 of every bicycle excursion to a variety of local conservation efforts such as the James River Association, Capitol Trees, the Low Line Project, VCU Rice River Center, which is out kind of closer to the middle of the trail around mile marker 28, and also to Bridge Park, which is looking to create, a wonderful extension from the Manchester Bridge to become a park across the James River. And then all of our rentals, we give $1 of every single rental given back to Virginia Capitol Trail Foundation.
Oh, I actually didn't know about the $5 give back. That is so
Yeah.
wonderful. That's awesome. It's really cool.
Yeah.
All right,
Go ahead.
as COVID has come along, I know you had to shut down temporarily and you were doing some rentals. And can you just kind of go through how y'all have managed to fit the COVID guidelines, I guess?
Sure. Well, it came right at, we were just getting ready to open for the season. We had about 3 groups that were already booked for Capitol Trail excursions. We, in fact, had a garden club that was going to be taking an overnight, and we were going to be biking almost the whole stretch of the trail, visit some gardens. So all of that kind of came to a halt, and we did cancel all group and excursions as well as group rentals. But one thing that COVID did do, which we all notice, is has gotten people looking for activities. People needed exercise. They couldn't go to their gyms. So biking certainly has become hot, not just as an exercise, but as a product as well.
Right.
So what Basket and Bike has done, we began offering rentals, very sanitized to individuals as well as families. And we had some people take advantage of that. Because I'm a small business, I try to remain pretty flexible. And I was able to meet people, for example, out at mile marker 26 near the Westover Church.
Right.
First group I had a family that rented 5 bikes, and they biked all the way into Richmond.
How fun.
Yeah, which was really a fun thing. And I had people picking up right here in Richmond and taking the bikes with them. But then we would sanitize. And the other thing I didn't expect is I sold, I might be in trouble if we had bigger tours available or possible, because I sold about 8, I think, of my fleet. So I was selling used bikes to people who were just like, would you sell your used bikes? So I began also selling the bikes that we use for our rental business. So we sell the used ones as well as brand new bikes through a company called Poarch. They're a really comfortable 3-speed bike that we use for our tours.
Right.
And aside from that, our baskets, we sell baskets, the Nantucket bike basket. And
So cute.
they're really cute and they're functional. They're able you to, like, your cell phone doesn't bounce around because we created a liner that goes in and out of your basket. And you can take it with you to the market or wherever you're going out on the trail. If you find something fun or pack a little, my favorite thing is to pack, of course, a picnic or sandwich in your basket and take it with you.
Right.
These liners have become quite popular. I have an Etsy shop, and as more people are biking, more people want to outfit their bikes.
I would definitely agree with that,
Yeah.
especially as things like the farmers market become more and more popular.
Mm-hmm.
People are wanting to stuff their baskets.
Exactly. And there's some great places out on the Capitol Trail to just stop and have, the more of those benches that we get that people can honor a loved one or memorialize a loved one with a bench out on the Capitol Trail, the more of those we have, the more you can just kind of sit down with your snack or your binoculars and look at the birds. Or
Right. Right. That's fun
there's
to
so
see.
much beauty out there.
Yes, of course. So right now, just to clarify, you are offering tours now, but
Sorry.
smaller tours?
Yes, we June 20th we started offering our group excursions again, and we have right now I haven't had anyone book any larger than 10. We do have this sounds fun, a bride coming up this Saturday, so a small group, but we're doing social distancing. We work with out on the trail. We're going to keep the bikes kind of separate, stop, tell the story. At least we're out and about, and our tours are usually anywhere from 7 to 14 miles in duration. Many of them begin out at Upper Shirley Vineyards.
Right.
One Saturday does. Our signature ride begins and ends there. That is something you can go online and book Friday, Saturday, or Sundays an excursion right now.
All right, so you're offering tours, and then are you still offering bike rentals?
And we are still offering bike rentals,
Okay.
yes.
Okay.
And that's become so
clarify.
we have bike rentals as well as bike tours. Rentals are every day of the week but Tuesday, so rentals are available, and we're always glad to talk about a custom excursion, whether it's a team building activity, just a family wanting to get out any day of the week.
Okay, great.
Mm-hmm.
All right, well, my last question is going to be, what is your favorite place on the Virginia Capitol Trail?
Oh, wow. Well, my favorite place is probably right there at Upper Shirley Vineyards, where I'm just fortunate enough that those folks have been able to let me start a business, really. They got started there. I started with a U-Haul, and now I have my own trailer wrapped. This year I got that done, wrapped with basket and bike. But that stretch is just really beautiful. There's so much history there. So kind of the 7-mile stretch from Upper Shirley Vineyards to Westover Church, which was built in 1730. Along the way is V.C. Rice River Center. It is an environmental field station devoted to river ecosystem science, doing real current work. And so with all that's going on, there are many layers, but the story we tell, I just want to mention real quick, is probably, particularly now, it's the story of 3 cultures that came together along the banks of the James River and along exactly where this Capitol Trail goes. Right. And they came together to form a really great country that we have, and it will continue to change and grow for the better. Right.
I couldn't agree more. All right. Well, thank you so much for talking to me. To everyone listening, if you want more information or you want to book a tour, you can go online at basketandbike.com. You can definitely check out their Instagram. They have really fun pictures, and that's Basket and Bike. So thank you so much for talking to me.
Thanks so much. Rod Saver Connect.
Thank you.